Hey all you folks out there in YouTube land, I just finally made my very first video. I'm not going to edit it, I'm not going to change it, I'm not going to do nothing. This is just me and who I am. And here I am, if you can see me. Hello, that's all you're going to see me. So I have a Hot Wheels collection, a small one, as you can see down in my man cave. And I collect various things and have all different kinds of Hot Wheels, old, new, Matchbox cars, all different kinds of things. 3D printer that I use, and it's a small collection. I'm not going to get too into that because it's not really what I want to ask today. A picture my mother painted in 1977. Just a little tip on that. So I'm a little bit nervous. So what I want to talk about mostly and ask is, I've tried to find so many different places on custom Hot Wheels cars. So I'm actually got into doing or having a table at a die-cast car show. So I decided to do some custom vehicles to have there. And I also set up some did some things for custom diorama, like you hear Rapid Response. I printed on my 3D printer, painted the fireman jackets back there, and the little map were things that I made water decals for, and water slide decals. And also the Rapid Response was from my Cricket Explorer Air 2. As you can see, there's a couple other of the stuff that I've done. Now, getting back to the custom Hot Wheels cars, I don't know if they're worth it to do or how much they're worth. I've looked all over. I've never really got too many answers. And sorry about kind of shaking this in the video, but this is one that I just completed. It took me a little bit. Changed the wheels. Actually 3D printed some new little axles because I wanted it to step up a little bit. And this is one from an old one that I've had that was pretty beat up. But like you see, I customized the whole thing. And if anybody would like to share how much they think something like this would be worth, or the whole diorama, here's the other truck that I just did. Fire truck, everybody knows, a classic Hot Wheels fire truck, which I put some bigger wheels on it, and like I said, did the same thing, lifted a little bit using my 3D printer, and also tried to just detail it out and customize it as best as I could, which I've been building models for a long time, like this model here. I had two 57 Chevy models, always wanted to do a 57 Chevy stock car. So I don't know if they sell them or not, but I put the two cars together and ended up with this 57 Chevy action model that I like to call them, which actually looks like it's been in a race. I customized it with painting the motor, put some detail on there, dented bumper, various water slide decals that I had and other decals that I put on there. Also, it's hard to see, but I changed the seat on there so it's just a single seat with let me know about this quality too, what you think, moving too fast or not. But I actually just put a single seat in there because I love stock cars, especially old school stock cars. So that's some stuff that I have done. Also, I have a Henlong, I think they believe it. I believe is the name of it. And I did this years ago. This one probably took me about 40 hours to do. It just came plain green, and I painted it again. Repositioned some men in it to make it look like it's pretty realistic. Ducking down, holding the machine gun, and painted it with the little dents in the side. I also added a driver, which was not in the original plan, but it added a driver onto the tank. So that is what I did for that. So that's a little bit of a background. I'm not going to get into things, like I said, too much. I don't want to repeat myself too many times either. So if anybody out there would kind of let me know what you think a custom Hot Wheels would be worth, or how much I should sell them for, or try to sell them for. I don't want to look like I'm a price gouger, because I want people to get the best quality that they can for the best price that I could do for. Also, the 3D made stand that I'm going to make some stands so people can put their own vehicles in there. And I have a couple different vehicles that I'm working on. The van, which I stripped and has to be painted. Another van body, 57 Chevy body, that like the typical gasser. And this is another thing that I've done, if people would ever be able to tell me what a price would be. I took a 125 scale, a 124 scale, old car that I had, and me with my stock cars, I made it into more of a stock car that hasn't been in a race yet. 3D printed the rims, because you can't find rims like that. Also 3D printed the seat and the inside, if you could see it, with the seat belts. I took all the other seats out, put a roll cage inside of it. If I can get in there, you can kind of see the seat belt. Did the dashboard, filled in where the back seat was, water decals. So I didn't want to make this too long, hope it didn't bore too many people, but this is what I did. I just would kind of like some comments and some, that's basically it. And so leave them in the comments. I've never done this before. I hope you can do it. But thank you all very much. And just let me know kind of what you think. If I can, I'm kind of shy about doing this stuff. But thanks for helping. Bye, folks.